welcome you guys back to Confessions of Two Best Friends. My name is Maritza.
And I'm Jackie. So, thank you for tuning back in with us. This is our
Third episode.
And
Yes.
we are super appreciative of all the love and support that we have been receiving.
Yeah.
And I mean,
even those communications, like with people too, we have been receiving great messages and just communicating with one another, and that's just actually pretty cool and actually nice about this whole thing.
yeah, we've been getting in contact with people that we haven't talked to in so
Years.
long.
Or haven't even talked at all. But
Yeah.
no, it's just great. It's actually great to have that talk and discussion with other people.
Yeah.
So thank you guys. I really do appreciate it. We do appreciate this. So keep on following us on this journey.
Sorry.
Keep on following us on this journey. But all right, let's take it away.
Let's start. Sorry about that, but I was getting ready to start saying that, of course, we always do our polls for the week when we're going to be recording.
Yes.
And this week's poll was, what is your biggest fear versus can you name a turning point in your life?
Mm-hmm.
And the audience chose,
Go.
what's your biggest fear?
Ooh.
So we're starting off with Maritza. So, Maritza, what is your biggest fear?
I would say that my biggest fear, I think generally speaking, in life
Okay.
would be the fear of disappointing others.
Okay.
And the fear of failure.
Mm.
And I think a lot of it has to do when I was younger. Me being the oldest,
Okay.
right?
Yes.
You have so much responsibility on your plate. You have to be like the first in, getting those good grades and showing that example.
Yep.
So it's just that in the back of my head all the time. I think about it all the time when I was even small. It's like, I can't fail.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And if I fail, like, I pretty much disowned,
Like, it's a lot of disappointment towards
Yes.
like people around you.
And that's why I would say that disappointing others,
Mhm.
and particularly like my mom,
Okay.
if I were to come back home with like bad grades, or if I did something bad and I disappoint her, it's just, it hurts.
It does.
It does. And when it comes to failure, I think I'm just the type of person that does not like to fail.
Mhm.
That is me. I keep trying if I can, just keep going and stuff, but it's just that fear of failing. It's not, I don't think I would. No, I just, it hurts too, and you don't want that. You don't want to fail in life, you know what I mean? You want to keep pushing forward and get things done, you know? Not to say that there's going to be times where I hit a downfall or I hit rock bottom, but just the fear of not getting back up from the bottom.
And staying there.
And, like progressing and moving on forward instead. That is my biggest fear,
Yeah, because it's hard. And I like want to agree on it because that is going to be one of my things. Like, failing in life it's not about like, oh my God, I did something and I couldn't get back up, like you said, but it's like staying in that like plateau.
Yeah.
And not being able to
like prosper or just like
yeah,
exactly.
And it's like a lot of people do. I think that's one of the biggest things for everybody. Like we're scared of that. Like we don't want that. The thing is, it's like, yes, we can control it, but I don't think you like, what I'm trying to say. Like, I don't know. Failure is very tough because there's different ways of people think of what failure is to them.
Mm-hmm.
And for you, it's like you don't want to fail and disappoint your mother, It's
in
like
that example, it's just like I said, like, just the thought of disappointing my mother's, or I mean, just not even my mother's, but also like, my family, like my husband, my kids, like, I don't want to disappoint them. And that's why I just try to find ways to just,
Yeah. And like, if I were to ask you, like, what what are the things that you feel like could disappoint them? Like, I guess, what is like your thing that you might think like, or what is like a thing that you think it's a disappointment to them? I guess, or would be a disappointment.
Would be a disappointment. Not being there, you know. And that kind of ties down to like our whole depression kind of thing, you know, like how I was just not there at the moment, you know, and I want to be able to be present, you know. So I think the disappointment that I would say is just like not being able to be there for them.
Yeah.
You know.
In the matter of that they need you.
Exactly. And I think that, I mean, right now, that's probably the only thing I can think of right now. I mean, later down the road.
Tough question, sorry guys.
No, I know.
she was not expecting this.
Later down the road, I mean, I don't know, things that come up, and I probably would just say to myself, like, whoa, like, okay, what's going on, you know? But yeah, I would say that the disappointing as far as, like, for my kids or, you know, my family and husband and everything, it's just not being there for them.
Yeah, no, and I understand. It's a hard thing because, you know, in certain different aspects, they come and go, and it's disappointments like this.
Yeah.
Even though you don't tend to, but
no,
I mean,
exactly.
And it's like your intentions may have been different, but then it's like, oh, boom.
Yeah, but
te salen peor.
Jackie
with my Spanglish.
Jackie with her Spanglish, okay? That's okay though. That's okay. We love her Spanglish. But Jackie, what's your biggest fear?
So, of course, like I was stating, I do agree with you. The biggest thing is failure, and mine kind of ties with my brother.
Yeah.
So many of you may or may not know, but my brother has Down syndrome. And my biggest fear is when I'm not there, or my parents aren't there, or like my sister isn't there for my brother. My fear is that there's someone gonna hurt him, gonna bully him, gonna like do something to him with us not even knowing.
That's scary.
Like, it's something I don't say it a lot, but every day that my brother goes to school, I am scared because you know how high school is. Like the bullying, and you know, I'm scared that he's getting bullied and he doesn't know, and he's like, because my brother is like such a loving kid. He is, and it's like I'm scared that they're bullying him, and I can't control that, or like I don't know what's going on, and it's like, you know, what is really it's the point that I've said, like, I want to put a little camera on him, and
a little body cam.
A little body cam. No, I'm being honest. Like, that's how big my fear is, because
that's how you're protected too,
I'm like, I don't want nothing to happen to him, you know. I don't want him, when he goes into like the real world, that there's like nasty people out there.
There really is.
And I've seen it, like how other people treat others with disability, and it's like
I know that
God forbid that happens to my brother, but like we squared
up. He's about to catch hands.
No, but it's really one of my biggest fears, and also because like my brother can throw hands too. Like, let's not, you know, say he can't, but he can.
He a toughie.
Yeah, but like I can nunca sabe, like it's a fear, like I can't protect him. I can't like just be like a little he made una burbuja, a little bubble, and me like being right there, like, hey, you know, like
that's
I get very passionate because that little boy, man, goodness gracious, we be wrecking too, but like that's a brotherly and sister love. But no, my biggest fear is that, and then it's like, and if I were to fail in life, I'm failing because I'm gonna be taking care of my brother eventually, and I don't want him to not have a great life because I'm not doing great in life, you know. Like, I feel like my actions, or my, like, you know, future is gonna, you know, affect him later down, you know. And I don't want to do that. I don't want to fail my mother either, you know?
Yeah.
Like you say, or disappoint, you know? It's hard. It's really hard. And, you know, fear comes in so many ways.
It really does, you guys. It really does.
And it's scary.
Yeah.
Very scary. A scary feeling because whatever your fear is, that emotion that you have within yourself, it's something
like,
that no one can take it from you.
Yeah, and it's like, in a way, like when you have fear, you try to stay away from it. Like, you try to avoid it, you know what I mean?
Yes.
But it happens, and it's scary sometimes, you know?
Yeah, no, and it's true. Scary. I've actually read that when you're scared of something, you try to not stay away. Like, you try to stay in your comfort zone. Example, some people are, like, their fear is heights, you know? That could be, like, one of my fears because I don't like, you know, heights. Yeah. So I do stay away from, like, I try to stay away from roller coasters, pero esta doesn't like me.
I love that.
Yeah. So it's like, you know, you do try to stay away from it because you don't want to face it.
You don't want to face it. You don't want to just get yourself emotionally involved with that because you're just like, oh my God, this is really happening.
Yeah, and it's hard. So, like, I see it happening a lot, you know? And we, as individuals, have to face it.
We do.
If we don't, that emotion is gonna, like, consume you sometimes. It depends on what kind of fear, of course, we're talking about. But it does consume you. Yeah. Like, if you're scared of something super hard and you just stay away from it, like, you're always gonna have that, you know?
You know what I also think, too, might be, like, you know, the hardest thing, like how you say, like, heights and stuff, like, the fear sometimes, not saying, like, it's me personally, but, you know, just generally speaking, like, the fear of losing someone, you know?
Whew, my fear is losing my mother because without my mom,
like,
I know that's you too.
No, yeah,
like we're all like, you know.
But, like, at the same time, it's like, yes, you can fear that, but it's life, you know what I mean? Mm-hmm. Like, we're here, and then one day we're not going to be here. Mm-hmm. And that's a fear that we have to face. Yeah. Everyone has to face.
Like, talking about this, me da como, like, escalofrío, like,
goosebumps.
Sorry. Today I'm in my Spanglish mode, but it's tough, like, you know, there's some fears that you're gonna have to face whether you like it or not.
You like it or not, exactly. And you're just gotta be like, all right, I can do this kind of thing. Give that
attitude. It's that attitude, like, fake it till you make it. I'm sorry, but it's true. You do gotta fake it till you make it. Like, you know, with going out with being with my brother and stuff, and if I see someone mean mugging my brother or, like, giving him an eye or, like, just looking at him, hey, yo, that person can be 6 feet tall, but I'm over here
Jackie's
like what's up? Like, you know?
Jackie's like, what you gotta say?
Yeah. So you gotta fake it till you make it. Like, protect people that you love. For me, of course, my biggest fear, but, you know, just go on.
Yeah. I mean, and for me, it's just, I just gotta find ways to just be present, you know?
Yeah.
If I don't want to disappoint my family or, like, the boys, I gotta be present.
Yeah.
You know?
Be present at every moment, like, you know, try to look at it in different scenarios. Like, you know, that is being a mom. Like, you know, being present, looking at it in different ways just because she does have kids and she also has a husband. It's different perspectives from everyone, you know.
Yeah, and it's completely different.
Her perspective as well. Sorry, not, you know, being her out there.
Fun fact, though, okay, about me, okay? My fear, too, other than, like, my life fears, but, like, another note
Oh, my
fear.
God, I know this. This is so...
Okay, and none of you guys probably know this, but I have a fear for spiders. I don't like spiders, by the way, you guys, okay? Fun fact about me. That's all I have to say.
Her fear is really bad.
Yeah, it's bad. It's really bad. If I see a spider, I'm like, ah, help me.
No, she's not joking. Like, she will scream on top of her lungs when she's gonna be like, guys, like, she'll stand on top of the couch.
Fun fact, okay? Fun fact of the day. Fun fact of the
and
day.
wait for someone to come and kill that spider. But, we did ask you guys, you know, what your biggest fear is. And we did get a lot of people saying failing.
Mm-hmm.
Failing is a big thing for all of us. We don't want to fail in life, meaning, you know, career-wise.
We always want to succeed.
Relationship-wise, everything-wise, you know?
When
so
we're successful.
Also,
that is scary.
It is. Dying in a car accident.
Yeah.
We are always blessed to leave the house and come back home.
Always.
That is the thing, because
Always.
you never know what happens. May not be your fault. Might be someone else's fault.
And that's the scary part.
You can't control other people, but other than yourself.
Yeah.
So that's a big fear, you know? You never know if you're coming back home.
Yeah. That is scary.
That's scary. And this one.
Yeah, that one. Losing myself again.
Yeah.
Losing the battle between dark and light. That's tough. I think that's pretty deep.
It's very deep because I can feel that. I feel that a lot.
Mm-hmm.
I've known people that are fighting against dark and light.
Yeah.
And I've known people who have lost the battle.
Yeah.
And it's scary to know, because you would think it won't happen to people that you know, but it does. It happened to my cousin.
Yeah.
And he lost the battle. And it is a fighting battle.
Mm-hmm.
A very, you know, harsh battle that we don't know that people are going through.
Yeah.
So,
but that's why we always got to be kind to one another, you know?
Yeah.
And understanding, like, always, you know, me and Jackie are probably, like, the biggest thing, like, our biggest thing is, like, understanding and being kind to people.
Yeah.
Because you just never know what people are going through.
We've seen, and I think we've heard, we've read so many people go through things that we may not know, and when you find out, it hurts, you know?
And it's crazy. It's crazy to think, you know? But it's crazy to think that things that you never really think could happen actually happen.
And it sucks.
It does. It really does.
But, you know, at the end of the day,
we gotta face those fears, you guys. We gotta face those fears, okay? We gotta face those fears.
Get outside your comfort zone.
Yes, get out.
Don't. But of course, if it's something like really, like, take your time with it. We're not telling you to rush it through, you know? No, just face it, you know? You as a mother, you're gonna be present in the moment. I'm gonna...
With your brother.
Fight everybody. I'm joking.
Fight everyone. Let's go.
But no, like, you know, try my best to always be around or something, like, you know.
Yeah.
Always have a positive mind too. Yeah. When I know that my brother's going to school, telling myself, like, it's not gonna happen. It's not gonna happen.
It's gonna be okay. Yeah.
Exactly. Yeah. But also, you know, I don't know, put a little camera in him. Oh no. No, sabemos. No, I'm joking.
Okay, on that note, Jackie.
I'm joking, guys. Don't take me serious. Sometimes I mean...
Jackie sometimes... Jackie's Jackie, okay?
Y'all gonna get to know me a little bit more and more how I am, okay? I may have been calm the last 2 episodes, but... we coming.
She's opening up a little bit, you guys.
Yeah.
No, but yeah. Once again, you guys, thank you again for watching. Please make sure to subscribe and follow and share our videos, share everything about our, you know, our stories, posts, wherever you want to share.
Always messages. Yes. We are a DM.
Away.
Text message if you have our numbers. Away. You know, we're always here. Always having our ears open. If you guys have like a specific topic you guys want us to talk about, slide through our DMs.
Yeah. Stay tuned then in about 2 weeks, right? Yep.
2 weeks.
2 weeks for our next poll. Actually, this is going to be another interesting one because we might be bringing someone along. So, we'll see how that turns out.
Stay tuned.
All right, you guys.
Have a good night.
And a beautiful day. Bye.